Welcome to the party pod. You're from the neighborhood Massacre back with you once again. It's time to talk Massacre video. Why? Well, because they released a pair of doozies. Oh my god. My god. They couldn't be more different from each other. They could not be more different from each other. And honestly, that's a good thing. Wow. Where do we begin? You know what? I'm going to leave Bollywood Freddy Krueger for the second half. Let's talk toxic zombies. What the hell is this about? Well, it's a whole lot of fun. That's what it is about. This also has 3 titles. Toxic zombies. First of all, this slip is great. It's a little soft, but I like that they're doing this. I didn't know that they did this. That it slides out. That might be new. I'm honestly, I've never gotten a slip from Massacre before, so maybe that's how they do it. But it's got a nice little slip. You know, I guess while supplies last. You know how that goes. Here's one of the titles for the movie. Can you see that on the screen? Yeah, Blood Eaters. It's known as Blood Eaters as well. And it's also known as, the reverse says it all. I don't know, let me get it out of the light here. Forest of Fear. Forest of Fear. Wow, a movie so nice. They named it thrice.
Oh my god! Wow!
What the hell is Toxic Zombies about? Well, essentially, what you have here is a movie about, marijuana growers in the woods who get sprayed with a pesticide that, for some reason, turns them into cannibalistic maniacs who just want to kill and tear people apart and eat them. Hence the zombie part. I guess they're not really zombies because I don't think they like officially die. They just sort of become rabid maniacs. So maybe closer to the Crazies than Night of the Living Dead with this one. But it is a hoot. It is such a fun movie. I was honestly expecting lowest common denominator bullshit, but this is a fun-ass movie, man. And shockingly, really well written. The dialogue is really great. The character development is really great. You actually care when people die, which is shocking for a movie with 3 names, and one of them called Blood Eaters. It develops shockingly well. The suspense is almost ratcheted up immediately. And there are some shocking twists and turns. I was genuinely surprised when some characters died. I mean, damn, I can't believe they went there. That's awesome. It's a good movie. As a matter of fact, I think it's actually pretty damn great. Now, is it perfect? No, but mileage may vary. Honestly, I have a high tolerance for this kind of movie, and I found it to be refreshing and fun and exciting, and something I would rewatch quite a bit. I'm going to introduce this to friends. So mileage may vary, but I really, really, really enjoyed this movie. Special features include an interview with the cinematographer, an interview with one of the actors, and the alternate Toxic Zombies title card. I don't really need that. And an extensive image gallery, and that's it. The rest is just like trailers and whatever, closed captioning. Toxic Zombies. It's number 9. I didn't realize that there were numbers. Again, I'm fairly new to collecting Massacre video. The last one I got was Mr. No Legs, but I didn't get it with a case. I actually don't know if you had it. You might have had a case. But Toxic Zombies, man, what a treat. That's the other side, you know, the spine. And then it comes out like that, and Blood Eaters is there. I went with the Blood Eaters cover because I kind of dig that. Blood Eaters, what a name. I will say it slides out pretty easy. So just keep that in mind. It's not very tight in there in case you want to take it out of, taking it out of your shelf and it flops out. Just be careful how you hold it. But that's just the mechanics of the box. Toxic Zombies gets a high recommendation from me. I'm giving this one 4 stars. I really liked it. They did a good job. It's super cleaned up.
Nice.
Now, you would think it would be reductive of me to say that Mahakaal is the Bollywood Freddy Krueger. It's not. It's absolutely not reductive thinking at all. It is right on the money, nail on the head thinking. Mahakaal is exactly that. It is the Freddy Krueger ripoff that we've all wanted from India. I had heard rumors that this existed, but I'd never seen it. I've never seen trailers or anything like that. I think I might have seen a picture of the Mahakaal Freddy Krueger guy back in the day, but I had no real knowledge of this movie. I have no real knowledge of Bollywood cinema in general. So thanks to Massacre Video, I now own a $30 copy of Bollywood Freddy Krueger. Am I mad about it? A little bit, but not too bad. I think historically it's important. Would I get another one of these? I don't know. It really depends on the title. I'd really have to think about it. But let's focus on Mahakaal. I call it that because that's how one of the characters pronounces it. Mahakaal, which I think means fear or death or something like that. Doesn't matter. Is essentially almost beat for beat Nightmare on Elm Street. Beat for beat. Let's open this up. Again, you got the same slip. This one, I believe, is 10 on the spine. I don't know if you can see that there. It's 10 on the spine. I do like this little case. I do like the side load. I think that's interesting. Not many people do that. Mahakaal. This is the alternate artwork there. You know, for better or worse. There's another one, but it's I believe it's just the same. Yeah, it's the same as the case, the Slippy. Here's the inside. There's the disc. And what is Mahakaal about? Well, if you've seen Nightmare on Elm Street, you've seen Mahakaal. Except, why would you need to see this? Well, because if you want to see an hour's worth of completely unconnected and unrelated dancing and singing, it's here. It's here. What does this mean? Well, in one scene, someone dies. And then the next scene, the friends go out to have a picnic by the beach, and they have like a 5-minute dance sequence. Now, you've maybe never seen a Bollywood movie, but I'm sure you've heard about their insistence on having musical numbers in every movie, no matter if it doesn't really fit. I don't get it. It's a cultural thing I don't get. But it's here. You have a gory monster movie, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, and you have musical numbers that are as cheesy, you know, and to be completely honest, kind of pathetic and cringy. But I'll say this, it makes the movie so much more interesting than just a straight Nightmare on Elm Street ripoff, but with Indian actors. It makes it so interesting and so unique, but more of like a head scratcher. Here's a scene from the movie that introduces one of the characters who's in the movie way too much and gives you a feel of what the movie's like in between the horror scenes.
Oh man, इसके एक से काम नहीं चलेगा, कम से कम 3 चाहिए, क्यों मोटी?
कैंटी, तुम बहुत नॉटी थे।
अरे बहुत खुश है, आज मेरी तरफ से सब लोग फ्री पियो।
फ्री? फ्री किस खुशी में?
आओ, हमको फिल्म में चांस देने के वास्ते 2 दिन के बाद में आओ राम से ब्रदर्स ने हमको बुलाया, उनको हमारा छोकरा बहुत पसंद आया, मेरे को बोला हम तुमको लंबा रोल देगा.
If your skin has completely cringed off, then Mahakaal is not for you, because that guy's in the movie a lot. And that scene is probably his funniest scene. The rest of the stuff is so cringy. There's one scene where he pretends he plays 2 different characters. He plays a bed and breakfast owner with like a Hitler mustache. There's one scene where he's like a badass superhero in a dream sequence and he beats up guys in a bar. It's so weird. So weird. But honestly, fun. I had fun with it. But I can't recommend it. I cannot recommend it. I can't in good conscience say, get it. Because mileage may vary with this one. I think Toxic Zombies would do better for general audiences. This is acquired taste for sure. Special features include an interview with Deepak Ramsey, one of the director producers, and an extensive stills gallery. Now the interview comes from something called the Bollywood Crypt, which looks like some kind of Zoom YouTube show. So keep that in mind. It's not like a real sit-down interview. It's a Zoom interview. I honestly could only stand about 5 minutes, and then I turned it off. It just got grating. But Mahakaal, on top of being strange and a complete ripoff, is also, I'm going to get the number right, 138 minutes long. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes long. This is a long-ass movie. I watched this with Mistress Chaos. She liked the singing and dancing more than she liked the horror stuff. I did the opposite. We watched it in 3 nights because it was just a bit much. And it took us a while to get through. But she really enjoyed it. I think she said she'd be down to watch more. I think I'd be down to watch more too, but man, $30, that's steep. That is a steep thing to pay for such a strange thing that I don't know that I'll be rewatching anytime soon. I might put it on as a lark, but during the pandemic, I can't really have friends over to watch crazy crap. Did you get it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious what your thoughts are on Mahakaal and Toxic Zombies. Mahakaal, I'm gonna give 2 stars, and that's being generous. I'm not gonna shit on the movie because I did have fun with it. It's a very unique experience, but it's very, like I said, mileage may vary type of experience. A lot of people probably would rip their eyes out after watching 10 minutes of it and demand a refund. I don't love it, but I'm not super mad that I have it. I'm happy it's in my collection. Now I have a little bit of everything in my collection. I got Bollywood. I got pothead zombie cannibals. I like it. And to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of Massacre Video's output. I don't like a lot of the real gore stuff or Japanese torture porn type things. That's not my bag. So when they released these 2 movies and Mr. No Legs, I was kind of excited because they're very different. They're sort of outside of their comfort zone. And so I'm glad that they're branching out and doing something unique. So I'll support that. I definitely will support that. And if they keep up with the Bollywoods, I guess it depends on what the ripoff is, on whether I get it or not. Okay, pal, that's my thoughts on Massacre Video's Mahakaal, Toxic Zombies. I think it's a solid double. I mean, if you're on the fence and you want my brass tacks opinion, get it. Get it. I think you could do worse. You could do worse, and you're going to get some very interesting movies. You might actually love Mahakaal. Toxic Zombies is a blast. I think you're 100% going to enjoy that one. Mahakaal is, of course, the dark horse. Who knows? My friend, that's it. I hope this video has found you happy, healthy, and well. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos loves you just the way you are. Remember that. Just the way you are. I'm going to be here. I hope you'll come back and hang out with me, because that would mean the world to me. Because you see, pal, I remain to be continued.